Hello YouTube, this is Timaeus here coming to you guys from the Teen Time Riders YouTube channel. And today we're gonna have a rant. Alright, so earlier this morning we got in a couple more cards for the 4 legendary dragons plus that Link 4 Darkness Metal dragon. So while I gotta get to those, cover up those guys in a second, there was, however, I want to talk about here the Link 4 Darkness Metal, the Black Steel Dragon, Dark Dragon. So right now it requires 2+ effect monsters with the same type and attribute. Not very difficult. You can only use this card's name's effect once per turn, so hard once per turn. What does it do? You can target one of your banished monsters or monster in your graveyard. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Link monsters. Also special summon that monster to the zone this card points to, but that monster's effects are negated. And it leaves the field, return it to the bottom of the deck. Konami.
You've got some splendid...
You really pissing me off here. That is just a waste of art. Really gorgeous art. I can't say I'm really upset. I am very just disappointed in them in general. Like, you guys have no idea how mad I am. I was hoping this could be a poor man's Skull Dread, or something that can help either boost my red eyes or help dragons in general. Not saying here it's a complete piece of shit. And while I did hear, according to this one guy, he said there was a mistranslation saying that it means to say that I cannot link someone for the rest of the turn, implying that I can still special summon other things for the rest of that turn. If that's true, maybe it's gotta be good. But in the meantime, I have to work with what's printed here, or not printed, but what is said here. And again, overall, I'm very mad, disappointed. It's a piece of shit. Konami needs to get their shit together. Like, everybody, it's a Link 4. It's supposed to be doing something busted. Like Borreload, Firewall, even that new Boral Sword Dragon. Nope. Doesn't want to do that. Screw you, Konami. So with that out of the way now, let's move on to the 4 legendary dragons. So first I want to talk to the one that was already originally revealed to us. We have Chaos Emperor, the Armageddon Dragon. So it's pretty much got the same stats, except now that it's a Pendulum Effect monster. Pendulum scale of 1. Pendulum Effect is that you can only use this card's Pendulum Effect once per turn. You can pay 1,000 life points to target one of your banished dragon monsters. Destroy this card. If you do, add that monster to your hand. That's not too bad. Monster Effect. Cannot be normal summoned to set. Must be special summoned from your hand or face up from your extra deck by banishing 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard. Okay, so it's got about the same summoning requirement like the original. Then once per turn, obviously you can special summon once per turn this way. Once per turn you can pay half your life points, send as many cards as possible from your field to the graveyard, except cards in the extra monster zones. And if you do, send to the graveyard cards from your opponent's field up to the number of cards in the graveyards that this effect was sent there from your field. Then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of cards this effect sent to the graveyard times 300. Place this face-up special summon card on the bottom of your deck if it leaves the field. I like to say that I personally feel like this is a pretty, actually, okay balance here compared to the original one. The original Chaos Emperor. Just pay 1,000 life points, nuke the field. And this guy, I think, is actually pretty good. I like to think that he's nice. Now, moving on to the next, we got Trishla, the Ice Prison Dragon. So, like I said, similar stats. Needs 3 monsters with different names. This must either be fusion summoned by using monsters you control or have in your hand, or special summoned by banishing the above cards you control, in which case you do not use polymerization. It's interesting, it's a contact fusion. If this card is special summoned by using only monsters whose original type is dragon, you can activate this effect. Look at the following in sequence and banish one from each from your deck, from the top of your opponent's deck, from your opponent's extra deck. Then you can use this card's name's effect once per turn. Again, I like to think that's not pretty bad at all. In a sense, it does what the original Trishla similarly does. Is that now, instead of being a synchro, it's just a contact fusion. Again, I think for a retrain, it's not that bad either. So next one I want to talk about here, Judgment, the Sephiric Dragon, if I said that right. It needs 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. If you secret summon this card, all materials must be the same attribute. Once per turn, if this card was secret summoned, you can have 4 or more tuners with different names in your graveyard. Once per turn, if this card is secret summoned and you have 4 or more tuners with different names in your graveyard, you can pay half your life points. Destroy all other cards in the field. Also, you cannot special summon. Destroy all other cards in the field. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except dragon monsters. Once per turn, during your end phase, banish the top 4 cards of your deck. I like to think... I really don't know what I think about that one in particular. Sounds like it could be pretty okay for like one of those 60 card decks. Because a deck like that will have like 4 or more tuners. And then it's just got the similar effect like the original Judgment Dragon. That seems okay, I'm gonna say. Seems okay. Then lastly, we got Dark Armed, the Annihilator Dragon. It's a rank 7 monster. Requirements is 2 or more level 7 monsters. Red eyes. I busted a bunch of level 7s, so add another one, why not? It says here you can also exceed summon Dark Armed the Annihilator Dragon once per turn by using 1 level 5 or higher Dark Dragon monster you control. 1 rank 5 or higher Dark Dragon monster you control that succeeds material. A little mistranslation there from looks at things as well. And if you have exactly 5 dark monsters in your graveyard, you can detach 1 exceed material from this card, then target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it, then banish 1 card from your graveyard. Also, this card can attack for the rest of this turn. Period. Personally, I would have preferred it like maybe the other way around. If it banished something my opponent controls, and maybe I can send something from my deck to the graveyard. But then again, this thing is just as any card, right? But yeah, banish 1 card from my graveyard. So something I wouldn't want to draw into if I already used up some similar resources. And overall, it's not once per turn, which is why it says 2 or more, 2 plus level 7 monsters. That's a very interesting Xyz monster. I like to say I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Alright. So, that's gotta be my views on the 4 dragons plus that semi-shitty Link 5. I really hope that once we see its official print, that it really does say I cannot special summon Link monsters for the rest of this turn. So that way it implies I can still exceed or fusion summon whenever I want to. Because I really like its arrow points, just like Saryuja. Alright. Well, that's gotta be the end of the little rant, plus my little discussion video on the 4 dragons. Alright then. This is Timaeus here. Like always guys, please like, subscribe, and comment for more videos and more content.